Artificial intelligence is one of the most revolutionary technological inventions of humankind. If the current algorithms were developed to their full potential, they could have the possibility to save lives, transform the way we travel, and become a helpful hand in our own homes. How AI can help save lives. Artificial intelligence-driven algorithms, called master algorithms, give doctors the opportunity to input a set of data, ask for an answer, and receive years and possibly even decades of work in just hours. Master algorithms have the potential to learn anything from a set of data. If you give a master algorithm a set of data of 200 cancer patients, it, in theory, could discover the cure for cancer. The same concept would apply for sets of data in any field you want accelerated discovery in it, whether it's science, medicine, math, or even law. While artificial intelligence would be revolutionary in many of those fields, it could be even more helpful in another field. This time, the battlefield. Artificial intelligence-driven warfare could help save lives because it would eliminate the need for actual people to fight. And instead, we could have intelligent robots destroying one another, with no harm done to anyone. How AI can impact the way we travel. Artificially intelligent vehicles can transport people from place to place without needing humans to supervise and control them. This would save people a lot of time because they wouldn't have to drive anymore. It sounds kind of ridiculous that we could save a significant amount of time by not driving until you find out that we spend close to 38,000 hours of your life driving. That's around 4.5 years. Self-driving cars will also be safer, devoting all of their attention towards operating the vehicle, instead of drinking coffee or changing the radio station. Self-driving trains, however, already exist, transporting people throughout Europe. Most complicated system, though, is undoubtedly autonomous aircraft. Some may argue that this type of technology already exists, because aircraft are one of the only vehicles to be equipped with an autopilot. But achieving autonomy is different than an autopilot, because all an aircraft needs to do once it's in the air is maintain an altitude, speed, and heading. And this is the only time when the autopilot is engaged. The rest of the time, the pilots do all the work. It's kind of like saying putting your car on cruise control makes it a self-driving car. And we all know how that would turn out. How AI can lend a helpful hand. Intelligent robotic systems could help elderly people maintain their independence and live in their houses longer. AI systems are being developed to sustain a constant supply of food, help retrieve hard-to-reach items, and keep an eye out for danger. These systems are being created to help prolong older people's independence, but also to help them stay safer. These types of technology may have more pressing matters to attend, though. Certain hazardous areas of work, such as firefighting, mining, and handling radioactive materials, could benefit from an automated AI robot that eliminates the risk and completes the job safely. But what defines AI? Now, all of that is awesome and great, but not everything I just described is AI. The dictionary definition of artificial intelligence is 1. An area of computer science that deals with giving machines the ability to seem like they have human intelligence, and 2. The power of a machine to copy intelligent behavior. So most devices that we think use AI, like Alexa and Siri, maybe self-driving cars or facial recognition, actually don't. And the term AI is now being applied everywhere. Most products claiming artificial intelligence are using the first definition of the term, giving machines the ability to seem like they have human intelligence, when in reality, there is no machine intelligence here, because the software does not have the ability to learn anything. It just categorizes data into patterns, which is sadly what it was programmed to do. How AI could become real. Designing a computer system that would be able to demonstrate intelligent behavior that matches that of a human is a monumental task. To understand real AI, you first need to understand what is required to create an artificially intelligent computer system. There are 5 different approaches that various scientists believe will lead to the discovery of machine learning. The first way computers discover knowledge is by filling in the gaps in existing datasets. The second is to mimic the human brain, or design a computer system based on how the human brain works. The third, by mirroring evolution. The fourth uses statistics and what's called probabilistic inference where a computer can infer something is true by experiencing that thing multiple times, and once the probability of the knowledge that it might be false drops below a certain point, the computer can assume something to be true. The fifth is to reason by analogy, which means when a computer is faced with a new situation, it searches through its memory of past situations and finds one that is the closest to the situation at hand. Then, the computer transfers the solution from the past situation to the current one. A better phrase for artificial intelligence or machine learning in this way is to use the phrase artificial general intelligence, which means the hypothetical ability of an intelligent computer to understand and learn any intellectual task that a human can. The best, most advanced artificial intelligence systems right now are nowhere close to this. How automation in industry could affect people's lives. Artificial intelligence is still being developed, but automation poses a growing threat to workers in factories. As the assembly line becomes more automated, workers will lose their jobs, raising unemployment rates. Despite what people say about AI and how it may someday take over the world, the current artificial intelligence systems are nowhere close to human intelligence. They have more or less the reasoning capabilities and intelligence of a mouse. So artificial intelligence won't be a threat to humans just yet, but automation in industry already is.